The electrical vehicles are particularly hazardous when they get going. There's a load of elements to it that we have to be prepared for. In addition to the other normal vehicle hazards, we've got the batteries, and once they start failing, it produces hydrogen cyanide, hydrogen fluoride, lots of toxic and flammable gases, and we have to try and control them.
In terms of difficulty, if you are called out to a petrol one, how long does that normally take versus an electric vehicle fire?
Once they do catch and get hold, they can take off very quickly just due to the materials that are involved with fires. The additional hazards we've got the electric vehicles is the battery compartments and obviously the high voltage running through the vehicle. Because of those toxic gases and things giving off, the battery cells themselves can start disintegrating, and although it's one big cell that you see, in that battery there's a load of individual cells, and once they start progressing from one to the other and failing, either through heat or trauma, we get what we call thermal runaway, and that's when it does get out of control, and it's very difficult for us to extinguish at that point. The idea of the blanket is very much suppressing and containing, knocking all the oxygen supply off to the area. What we do then is monitor it. Hopefully the blanket, when it's applied correctly, those temperatures will reduce down, and once we monitor it with our thermal image equipment and it gets to a more manageable level, then we can take it off and reassess.
So after the blanket's been put on and you've monitored it with thermal imaging equipment, what happens next when it comes down to a temperature that you can manage?
The temperature, when it gets fully going, could be up to anywhere near 1,000 degrees. And what we're wanting to do is bring that down to a more manageable level for us, say below 200. And at that point then we'll take the blankets off, reassess it. We can apply water to cool that surrounding area that's in there, and the temperatures remain low. Fantastic. If those temperatures start to creep up again, then we'll apply the blanket over again and wait for a period of time.